Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
I was talking to my mate Murray the other day. I play golf with each week, and
How is Murray? Is he all right?
he's got him and I
If he's got problems, I want to hear him.
are both suffering from back injury.
Oh,
so he's
God.
giving me advice on
Really? You're going to share that with me?
Stretching my back. Well,
My
he
back's
reckons
screwed as
it's
well.
all hamstrings related. If you want to know.
Okay, thanks, Murray.
So we need to stretch it. But he goes, my back. He says my back. I remember when I had that back injury, and because we used to play tennis with Murray all the time. He was a big tennis player growing up, and he was in
He was in the first.
He made the first at our school, but that's not that big of a deal to make.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, but come on. I don't know how they went against all the other schools.
My mate Robbie Turner made the first. He went to college in the States.
Yeah, right. Well, Murray never went to college in the States, okay?
Not with a name like Murray.
No, he was... hang on, was there a... Oh, I'm thinking Andy Murray. But no, Murray's his first name. But anyway, he goes, well, remember the only time you ever beat me in tennis, that I ever beat Murray in tennis, he goes, I had that terrible back injury. He goes, and you won a set off me. It's the only set that you've ever won off me. And, admittedly, I've probably played him about 100 times. And I was like, don't
Blame the back.
Don't diminish my buddy
Victory?
My victory.
Yeah.
You only beat me because I was broken.
Yeah, and it was like
what rubbish.
30 years ago, and he still remembers it. But his great claim to fame, and I must have heard the story a million times, was where he lived, the high-rise he lived in Surface, had a tennis court, and once a year, every year, Mark Philippoussis, the Scud himself, would come up with his family and they would holiday at this high-rise, and Murray and the Scud would play tennis. And the Scud was like 5 years younger than Murray. So Murray's like, Murray was like 15, the Scud's 10 or something like that. But the Scud was still the Scud. And everyone knew this kid is going to...
And he was destined for greatness from a very young age. Nick Bollettieri Academy in Miami. Like, he was destined. Like, the Scud was a thing when he was young.
And Murray reckons that he took a set off the Scud, right? And that the Scud blew up. He couldn't believe it because they'd be, every year they play, every afternoon or whatever, and the Scud would always win. But this one time, Murray beat the Scud. And that's what I was saying. Imagine if the Scud said, but I had a back injury. He took the victory better than you took it when you took your loss.
But everyone's got these stories where they've beaten someone famous at some point, and it's probably in youth.
Yeah, that's the point. Is that I said to Murray, I said, look at us now. We're 50 years of age,
and you live off it. Obviously, you live off it.
Yeah,
if you wouldn't.
You were like 14 or 15 when that happened, and little did you know that day that was going to be the highlight.
Yeah.
Of your sporting career.
There was
in that moment.
Taylor Swift writes songs about guys like this.
Yeah, exactly. There was that Nudgy, I remember. I think it was a kid called Anthony Weller who went on to own Fridays and everything, the Wellers. But in grade 12, I think Kieran Perkins was really crook at GPS swimming. And I think it was Anthony Weller, a Nudgy kid, beat Kieran Perkins in grade 12. Yeah. And it's just, there's not a week of his life he doesn't tell that story. As you should, because Kieran Perkins obviously went on to Olympic greatness.
Yeah, well, look, I actually don't have a claim to fame like
I'm trying to think whether I do.
Yeah, but...
I'm trying to think what I've got.
13, 24, 10, if you have one, by the way, if you can claim a major scalp at any stage in your life over someone that kicked on to greater heights.
What's your claim to fame? What is it? What have you got? What have you got, Nikki?
Oh, well, mine is, they're not super famous, but in high school and primary school, I used to be the captain of the softball team and I was the pitcher. And there was a girl called Sandra Avery who was always the catcher. She always wanted to be pitcher, but for some reason I was pitcher. I don't think it was because I was better. But anyway, she's then gone on to play for Australia as the pitcher in
legit.
softball.
Yeah.
So that is legit.
That's a legit
So
claim
I
to
could say,
fame.
the pitcher of Australia, it was only because I retired from softball that
she
she's
got her start and went on
she's
to
the other
greatness.
pitcher. To be fair, when she used to throw that ball back to me after I'd pitched it to her, it came back twice as hot as what I'd sent it in.
The catcher's throwing it faster than the pitcher.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Right, we've been chatting about these moments in life when you've had a victory and the person you've beaten's gone on to be some sort of a star in their chosen field.
Your big claim to fame. What have we got? Craig out of Coobaba. What do you got, mate? What's your claim to fame, Craig?
I come from Ballarat originally and used to play footy and up through juniors. We played against Tony Lockett, who ended up finished up leading goal kicker in the AFL. He holds the record. He
One of the greats.
One of the greats, Brownlow medalist. We beat him in the under-16 grand final.
Yes.
Overwhelming favourites. They hadn't lost a game all year. They had their rooms all decorated, premiers and champions. We come out and we beat them. So.
Mate, you found the key to unplugging Plugger.
That's so good.
They couldn't even do that in the big time.
He struggled later. He went on and did okay for himself. But, yeah.
Was that
based on being humiliated when he was a kid. So.
Was that at work the other day when did we do that? Was that I heard that independently, the Benji Marshall one.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that? Was that you?
Yeah, one of my mates. One of my
that's
best
right.
mates. Yeah, he used to play against Benji Marshall.
Benji Marshall,
touch
that's
footy.
right.
Yeah.
And beat him, and then Benji.
Benji's
denied it later in life.
Yeah.
Yep, Jasmine out of Wynnum. What do you got, Jasmine?
Hey guys, how are we?
Very good.
We're good, Jasmine. How are you?
Good. I actually beat Susie O'Neill's freestyle record out in the desert regionals way back in the day.
At Bow Desert.
And what age? What age division was
I think
this?
I was like 10, but no one had beaten her record for, I think it was 11 years.
Well, you must have been pretty bloody good,
Yeah.
though. That's pretty legit, that one.
Yeah, I gave it the flick not long after that. But
really?
Yeah, I actually met Susie and Sam Riley back in the day when I was like 8. They were my idols growing up, so...
I hope you didn't tell her. She would have given you a dirty look for sure.
No,
Do not think she's
I
over
met
it.
her before that.
She is not
No.
over it, Jasmine. Do not presume that if you ever see her again.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
You know how hard it is to plan a wedding, don't you,
It's a
Lutzi?
nightmare. Absolutely.
It's such a
Well,
nightmare.
you know what? I've been an MC for 20,000 of the bloody things, and so, yeah, when you get involved in it, it's a logistical nightmare. It's
Oh,
crazy.
how bad is it when
It's
you get
crazy
asked to
time.
MC your friend's wedding? It's like,
With respect to everyone listening that I have done that for,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah.
but it's like I can't get loose now because then I'm just going to offend the entire marquee.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, there was a monsoon, a typhoon in the Philippines, and these photos have gone viral of this couple who'd booked this, very special church, but it was completely flooded. So it's like knee-high water in the church, and the photo is the bride walking down the water aisle.
Oh, she went ahead with it.
She went ahead with it. Everyone's standing there in the pews, like
On the
drenched.
pews. Oh, my goodness.
And she just went, bugger it, I'm going to get married anyway. Because it's hard. If you book a church, like you have to book certain churches in Brisbane like years in advance because it's hard to, there's only so many Saturdays
What
that
was
you
this
can
one?
get.
The knee-high church, you said. Oh, no, the water was knee-high.
Knee-high.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
very funny. But it made me think about my wedding day because, everyone prays for the perfect conditions.
What was
And it's
yours?
oh, man. It was 100-kilometre winds, and we'd organised it at my mum's friend's place, which was on the cliff top on the waterfront at Redcliffe.
That's
And we'd
dangerous.
put a marquee, which we were having to reinforce to bolt down. And I had this amazing 1940s roller set hair and big false eyelashes.
Yep.
And then I went to walk down the aisle. My veil just went poof, took off, went off the cliff, gone.
God.
And then we're doing the vows, and my eyelashes were so big, they were fluttering. I couldn't see Jeremy
That would have been
because I
hilarious.
go,
if you had to take it off. And did you have the
I'm-
Marilyn Monroe gimmick happening as well?
What do you mean?
Well, standing over the crate with all that wind, was the dress blowing?
Dress blowing up? Or did it
No,
change
because
to-
I had so much bloody lace. Like I was,
right, it's too heavy.
if I fell off the cliff in the water, I would have drowned because I had so much fabric hiding my baby bump that I was pretending wasn't there.
Oh, you had a baby.
So,
you had a baby on the
weddings
way,
don't-
did you? I've forgotten about that.
did. I was
Jeez.
so cranky too. We uninvited half the guest list because I'm like, I'm not paying for everyone else to get drunk at my bloody wedding because I really didn't want to be sober at my wedding, but I had to be sober.
That's God punishing you with those wins because you're getting married in sin.
I know. Don't think I didn't think that, Lutzi.
Sorry,
I'm
that's
like,
the Catholic coming out of me there.
Fair call, Jesus. I know.
Fair call, Jesus.
I'll
The
let
bloody
him
winds
in.
of Redcliffe. That's a nightmare,
That's
though.
the Catholic coming
That's the
out in
Catholic
Lottie.
coming
That's
out.
the most religious I've ever seen you ever in your life.
That one was for Mum.
I had no idea.
Let's just say I was no Mary at my wedding day.
Well, I don't know, because my brother, his was the other way. His was like, it must have been 40 degrees. So getting wedding photos and everyone is just, the sweat is just
Melting.
pouring out. Like, it was disgusting.
And you've got to really bury your disappointment as well. You've got to be like, no, this is just my day. I've got to take...
Don't let it wreck the day. Come on. Smile, Nikki. We'll get through this. Yeah,
Even though I look like Delta Goodrem with the wind machine gone wrong in all my photos, like my hair was just like poof. And I was like, oh, now I look fat and my hair's bad. But 13, 24, 10, where has your wedding gone wrong? There's always something that goes wrong.
Now I'm just thinking of Delta Goodrem.
Well, she's married now too. She's off the market.
Yeah, he's my mate.
Oh, really? He did well. She's hot. But yeah, 13, 24, 10. Have you had a wedding whoopsie?
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Wedding's gone wrong. Mine was gale force winds and lost my lashes and lost my veil and ended up having a nap. I was pregnant. I ended up having a nap after the speeches.
Did you really?
I couldn't deal. I was stuck in the house.
Ashley out of Bellbird Park, what happened on your big day?
So my wedding day was pretty gloomy. We expected that. Just to start off, the bridal tab, just for the bridal party, was gone probably within half an hour. I don't think I got any drinks from that.
Oh, dear.
A family member decided they're vegetarian, so I had to go up to the bar and personally pay for their meal then and there.
What?
Yeah. And then when we were driving up to our honeymoon in Springbrook, we got flooded halfway up. Well, not even halfway up. We were 5 minutes away, and we couldn't turn around because we also got flooded from behind. And the person driving us, he was okay sleeping in the combi van for the next 3 hours while I just cried in the back.
Oh no, that is not a special day. But are you still married?
Yeah, we're still married, 3 years on.
I was so convinced you were going to say, no, I'm not married anymore.
Just married with a kid now.
Just to make that officially the most miserable call we've ever had on the show. Oh, a good, happy ending then. Okay, and Jacinta.
Hi.
What happened?
So on our wedding day, the weather was set to be beautiful. We're having a beach wedding. We all got ready, had photos before the ceremony, headed down for the ceremony, and everyone was down there waiting. I walked down the beach aisle, and honestly, it rained so hard instantly, and everybody was just saturated.
I don't know, I kind of like that. That's kind of romantic. I think The Notebook made rain sexy for me because
when it's filmed really cinematically.
Yeah, exactly.
It does. But the reality when you're in your wedding dress and you want to get your pictures taken and it's just pouring down.
Yeah, you got mascara dripping off your chin.
Yeah, Belinda Carlisle's Summer Rain goes for 3.5 minutes, but after that, where do you go? You know, just saying.
We got so wet that everybody had to change. Hair was ruined on everyone, but the makeup stayed on point.
Now, are you still happily married?
We are, very much so.
See, there's a trend here. If your wedding day turns to poo, you seem to end up happy.
Well, it's a sample of 2 so far, so let's see if it continues.
Well, that's enough for a statistic.
3 actually, because you as well, so yeah, you're right. Lane out of River Hills, what happened?
So actually I bought my wedding dress off the rack and then decided to get it dry cleaned before my wedding day. And then on the day that I went to pick it up, because it had been altered and that as well, I was running late for my hair and makeup appointment. So I kind of put it on and went, yep, it's fine. And then came to my wedding day, the photographer was there, like ready to take photos and everything, went to put my dress on, and the dress had shrunk. So my dress didn't fit. I couldn't do the zip up on my dress.
So what did you do?
So I bawled like my eyes out.
Yes, obviously.
As you do. And my mum, who was there, actually took the dress off me, ran over and unpicked all the layers on the inside because it had like 6 million layers of material.
Yes.
To unpick the layers. And so even now I haven't had the dress cleaned again, but it has blood stains on it from where she had pricked her finger so many times. We're trying to unpick the dress. And then we actually managed to do the zip up. So I got to wear it down the aisle, but then I changed into something else afterwards because it has little holes on it where it kind of had come apart, the stitching.
Yes. Oh, no, that's
so then the photographer was there and I was in tears because I'm like, what am I going to do? My dress doesn't fit. What am I going to wear?
I think most people cry on their wedding day, though. Like, you've got to. It's like toddlers at Christmas. They've got to have a cry before Santa comes. It's just kind of a thing because it's such a big day.
Where did you cry?
Where did I cry?
Did you cry?
I think that's why I had a nap. I think I had a teary nap. And then I cried
What are you crying
we drove home back to because we were staying at my folks' place. So
Jeremy should be the one crying.
The wedding night was just in my old bedroom, and I was
Come
fat,
on.
tired,
With Jeremy?
swollen feet. It was bad.
Well, you couldn't
but then we
consummate because
went.
you're already
Spice Girl
preggers.
posters.
She was already preggers, I guess. So.
I know it was just all like meh. And then we went to Italy, and I couldn't eat soft cheese or eat cured meat. So anyway, we're happily married.
We went to a wedding once where
It's me and you.
the groom. Yeah, the groom was under strict instructions that he had to cry as the bride was walking down the aisle.
That's actually true.
And we sat.
He was told he had to.
Yeah, he was tired, and we sat at the back of the church, and we were just bitching ourselves laughing because that little bitch had cried anything. We wanted to.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.